Hi again, everyone. Evan and I are back again today to show you another at-home science experiment that you can do with your children during quarantine using materials that you probably have in your kitchen right now. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about enzymes. Enzymes are proteins or other molecules that speed up chemical reactions in the body. And the enzyme we're going to be looking at specifically today is catalase. Catalase is an enzyme that breaks down poisons, and some materials that you probably have in your kitchen that have a lot of catalase in them are chicken liver, apples, or potatoes. Actually, if you have chicken liver, that's best. It has so much catalase and you'll get really good reactions. But if you're like me and you don't have any chicken liver on hand today, apples or potatoes will work just fine for you. So we're going to be studying what happens to enzymes in different pHs. So I've got my base, my water, and my acids, and in different temperatures. So I boiled some, I've left some at room temperature, and I have some that have been sitting in icy water. So we're going to be studying what happens to these enzymes based on how many bubbles we get when we mix them with hydrogen peroxide. So I'm going to go ahead and do the experiment here. So for this one, here is our potato that's been sitting in ammonia. Ammonia is our base. Here is a potato that's been sitting in water. Water is a neutral. And here is some potato that's been sitting in vinegar. And vinegar is an acid. And what we can do if you're doing this experiment at home with your kids is we're going to add some hydrogen peroxide. Hydrogen peroxide is a poison. It's a byproduct of cellular reactions. And so living things have evolved to be able to break it down. And what you can start to see, maybe we can come back to it in a little bit to see more, but we're going to see bubbling in our potato that's been sitting in water. And we're not going to see any bubbling with our potato that's been sitting in our base or our potato that's been sitting in our acid. And that's because both of those potatoes have denatured or deactivated enzymes. Okay, so we can continue the experiment with our temperature samples. So over here, I have a potato that I've boiled. I have a potato that's been sitting in room temperature water. And I have a potato that I put into the freezer. Oh, all right, really frozen in there. Okay, I got it. Once again, I'll add hydrogen peroxide to my potatoes. And what we should see is that the cold and boiled potatoes have denatured or deactivated enzymes, and our room temperature potato should show us some bubbles. All right, so that's what we have for you today. Thank you so much for tuning in, and check out our links as always for more information and for products you can buy to help your kiddos to get a little bit more information about enzymes. All right, if we want to take a closer look, I'll leave this with you. Here we have our potatoes that have been sitting doing this reaction for a little bit, and I'll see you later.